Coming up on Look Today, well, Ballston Spa Central School District continues to search with BOCES for a new superintendent. I've got details. Plus, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, 21st District, shares a message just in time for the 2018 Winter Olympics. And the third annual VEX Robotics Tournament will take place at Queensbury High School this weekend. I've got some of those details. All ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson and this is Look Today. Well, on tonight's program, I sit down with Ronald Kim. He's a candidate, 21st Congressional District, and he's here to talk about his reason for running and his platform. I also sit down with Elizabeth Sobel, President, Saratoga Performing Arts Center, and she's here to talk about SPAC's 2018 classical season. It's part 2 of my interview with her. Plus, we've got your winter weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, Ballston Spa Central School Board of Education continues to work with BOCES to select a new superintendent. Now, the board has selected a number of different candidates and will now begin the next phase, which is the interview process. Community members, students, and parents will have the opportunity to meet and talk to the candidates in March. Now, the process is expected to be completed by April. We spoke to James Dexter. He's Regional Representative, New York State Commission of Education.
I always recommend to the boards that they think of 3 things when they make their decisions. The first is, what are the relevant experiences that they need for your district, which is a little bit unique from district to district. Are they qualified? And the qualification is usually fairly simple. It's that's the easiest part. The harder parts are, do they have the experiences that are necessary for your district? And then the third part is, are they a fit for your community in your district?
In other news, well, when I walked in this morning, I had an email from Elise Stefanik, our Congresswoman, 21st Congressional District, and she shared a message today. And it's just in time for the opening of the 2018 Winter Olympics in South Korea. Now, during the message, the Congresswoman touched on the North Country's athletes and their achievements. Here's that video.
This weekend, devoted athletes from across the globe will gather in Pyeongchang, South Korea to compete in the 2018 Winter Olympics. Over the past few months, we've waited eagerly to learn which athletes would be selected. And I'm thrilled to report that the North Country will be well represented on Team USA, with athletes competing in bobsled, hockey, luge, biathlon, and alpine skiing. This is an incredible showing from our region and a true testament to our unique Olympic history that we share.
Well, that's something that's a little different for us, but we thought you'd like it, so we thought we'd share it with you. All right, switching from news to weather. You can expect a mix of cloudy skies and a little bit of sunshine tomorrow. Well, let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser with your first look weather update here on Look TV. Currently, we'll have high pressure dominating much the eastern half of the country, a sigh of relief after what we've been through of late with all that snow across much of the country. We do also have a cold front from southeast Canada that could make its way into our area. We'll drop to 7 in Albany, 5 in Burlington, Vermont, 8 in Saratoga Springs, 8 in Greenwich and Fort Edward as well, dropping to single digits, so make sure you bundle up. That Arctic air is going to be in place. We may have a few spots towards Johnsburg and Pottersville below 0 for actual air temps. And wind chills could be about 0, maybe 5 below 0 under that mostly cloudy sky, followed by a few snow showers, mid-20s, south wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chills near 0, mostly cloudy as you walk out the door, upper single digits to mid-teens heading into the 8 a.m. hour. Followed by more snow, about 30% coverage on your Friday, then rain and snow mix Saturday and Sunday, highs upper 30s, lows mid to upper 20s. Cold front comes through, making a northerly wind on Sunday, followed by drier weather Monday, but more rain and snow chances. May see some sunshine as well on Tuesday, 37 the afternoon high. That was your weather update here on First Look Weather here on Look TV. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponsler. Now I send you back to you, Jesse.
Thanks very much, Clarence. Okay, back to the news. Here's a fun story. Queensbury High School, they're going to host the 3rd annual VEX Robotics Tournament. It's happening this weekend. 40 schools from the region will compete with one another to showcase their engineering and programming skills. Now, tournament participation has been increasing a lot since 2016. Well, we were at the school and we spoke to Bob Greco. He's that's Ben Greco. He's the innovations teacher for Queensbury.
The students in here, I have 32 in this robotics program. We have 4 competition teams. These kids spend literally hundreds of hours working on the robots, and their character of determination and being able to communicate effectively is crucial.
If you get a chance, check that out this weekend. These robots are amazing, and the kids are even more amazing. All right, up next, I sit down with Ronald Kim. He's candidate for the 21st Congressional District, and he's here. I talk about his reasons for running and his platform. I also sit down with Elizabeth Sobel. She's a president, Saratoga Performing Arts Center, and she's here. I talk about SPAC's 2018 classical season. Very exciting year for SPAC. It's part 2 of my interview with her. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea. How about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. Just a quick look out. When I was talking to Elizabeth Sobel at SPAC, she reminded me that tonight they're doing the jazz bar at SPAC. And believe it or not, they have 300 people have already said they're coming. So they're moving it into the Hall of Springs. It's a great way to beat some of this winter snow weather. So if you catch an early broadcast, head over to SPAC. Tonight, it's the jazz bar. Well, on Look TV tonight, it's Sold. That's our call-in auction program. Each week, Roger brings in a really very interesting collection of antique jewelry and coins. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.